Hello, hello! Welcome back to Colin Mockery. It's kind of strange what I walked into. Let's just say I was out of town. I was actually just catching a flight back from Houston. I was walking by the duty-free shop. You guys seen these duty-free shops? Right next to a bathroom. It's kind of like duty-free and full of duty. Well, anyway, next up here on Colin Mockery, we have a very special guest. He's an artist, an entrepreneur, and frankly, he's kind of cool. You'll want to definitely tune in for this interview and a little bit of a lesson in art, history, and theory. But first, a short clip to introduce our guest. Please give a warm simmer welcome to our artist extraordinaire, Buddy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, watch that cord there.
Whoa. It's a big cord.
God, please take a seat. Here he is.
In the email, it said supply your own whiteboard at your own risk.
He said, supply your own whiteboard at your own risk. And I think we might have to boost up his lab.
Too loud? Too loud? Am I too loud?
Yeah. So we saw the short intro there. We've seen you're kind of the man, the myth, the legend behind all of our sort of
Yes.
most gorgeous, can I say, animations.
It's definitely true. Actually, I am, as you may have seen in the short intro video that I had my brother make for me. It's I am the creator of many essential many a different character. My most famous of which, as you can see, I am.
He is Team M&M.
I am Team M&M, and I point. If you may, I do this at parties all the time. Point to your favorite.
Point to your. We have.
Who's your favorite on the back?
Well, I have to say the green one, but for the sake of television, I'll say the yellow one.
Okay, well,
Kind of a long peanut filled.
Well, and that may be your and you did go to the green one at first. So the green I did in 1947. They had two. They started to say, "Oh, we're gonna have M&M's talk," and they had Billfish and Driffish, and that was the red M&M and the peanut M&M, and the red one sounds like, "Hey, don't eat me," and then the yellow one sounds a lot like, "If you get eaten, I won't have anybody to play with, so I want to get eaten too. And if you eat me, there will be no M&Ms for anybody to watch on screen." And so I thought, well,
Can I stop you there? Did you do the voice for these guys, Billfish and Drufus?
in the when they do the flip book in the
Oh, kind of like a storyboard animatics.
yes,
sort
it's
of
a little
pre-production.
rough vocals, but they were actually, the voice actor said, they all. If I could sound like that guy, my life would be perfect. They said.
They said that.
So I said, right, these two, there's two guys, and I thought maybe what do I always like to think about, and what can make candy attractive, and what's more attractive than sexy? What's more attractive than a sexy, a beautiful woman? And I thought, oh, that would make people buy a lot of candy if you could make one of the M&Ms look like my neighbor Deborah.
Okay, that is something that we kind of wanted to get into. You kind of pioneered the sort of, sort of the, shall I say, robust animation that we have seen a lot through cartoons. We saw the Lola from the Space Jam. On into even the comic book medium. We have Jim Lee, making big superheroines.
Right. Well, I don't care that much about that. As they are mammalian female women. It's more about if you've seen something like Zootopia or Ren and Stinky or Pinky and the Stink. So I kind of my biggest thing is the Green M&M was she's very voluptuous.
Yeah. So mainly, so actually, what you're here today to kind of show us is kind of your step-by-step process, a French term for the goings-on of making art.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show all of you how I kind of made to why the Green M&M is my greatest creation, and also why she's so good. She's very nice. She's nice. She looks like I eat her up. Scrumptious.
All right.
This easel's very interesting.
And for the viewers at home, I do want to say there's a bit of a stench emanating from my guest, and I just you can't smell that through your television, but I do want you to know that there is kind of a stench emanating.
Okay.
And it was before he was actually belching, and just as soon as he walked in, it was kind of seeping.
So the first thing you want to do is, what's that say?
We have 10 minutes left, so you can take. Actually, we have, let's say, 2 minutes left.
Okay. So the first thing I like to do is I like to start with the classic M&M shape.
And for the viewers at home, that's going to be kind of let's take a look and see.
So you have a classic perfect circle.
Okay.
And remember, she is green, and this is where I started to realize an M&M can be very good looking. So I started to color in right here. So actually, I usually do this first.
Make the globular eyes.
These are her eyes. Oh yeah, she's looking at you. She's looking at you. She's saying, "Put me in your mouth. Put me in your mouth." And I'm saying,
hey, did you do the voice of her for the commercials too?
And so we start to, and remember, she's a female, so she has a little bit of a curve there. Her chest. That's her nose, but it's sweating.
Okay, M&M's done noses. Okay, and I actually didn't get your name. Okay.
Well. Was it good for you? My name's Rufus. You asked.
All right. So Rufus, thanks for the tutorial, and I gotta say, I didn't see any happy trees, but I saw a happy me.
Green on the outside, dark on the inside.
All right. So we're gonna kind of clean up whatever mess he just made, and
Thanks for having me. I'd love to come back and teach all the kids.
No, we're good. And we will throw to break. See you on the other side, loyal simmers. It hurts.
Stop it.